Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Want some people get rolling in?
We'll talk about what you're going to talk about.
Okay.
While we wait for people to roll in.
Why we're talking, because we're going to talk today about breakups. How to break up nicely.
Are you breaking up with me?
I am. Well, maybe.
Not breaking up on Facebook should be one of the main rules. Do not break up.
Instagram, Snapchat.
Using social media.
Social media to break up is a no-no.
Is the first number one no-no.
Yeah.
That's probably not even on your list.
It is on my list.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I jumped the gun.
Yeah, you did. I feel like you're sitting behind me.
That's rude.
Well, it just feels weird.
Because you put my seat behind you.
I did?
Look,
I thought it was
I'm like
equal.
an inch behind.
All right.
We'll just...
Perfect. All right.
So why are we talking about breaking up? That's not a very happy...
No, it's not. But there's a lot of breakups that happen around the holidays. So I thought we would be a good time to talk about breaking up so that you can be prepared.
Why do you think breakups happen around the holidays?
Well, one, it's a way to get out of giving a gift if you break up.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What a jerky move.
Well, it's true.
I'm pretty sure that happened to me, though.
Yeah.
On Valentine's Day.
I've gotten, in fact, I got gifts because they'd already broken up with the person, and then they had bought these gifts, and they gave them to me because we started dating. So I reaped the benefits of the breakups.
Did you have to get them a gift?
No, because it was too new of a relationship, so I got out of it. So
what did you get?
Like hearts and candies, and then I got a bear one time. Not a big deal.
You still have this bear?
So, hey, Julie. All right, here we go.
Oh, sorry,
we're going to start with kind of how you know people are being broken up with, or how you're being broken up is, that's going to be annoying.
I know, I'm muting it.
Okay. So, first, if you're trying to break up with someone, you need to it's a process. So you have to reduce your calls and texts and messages over a period of time.
Not cold turkey.
Not cold turkey, just start reducing. So if you call and text 3 times a day, start to reduce it to once. And then maybe every other day. And then just kind of slowly do it. Like that's how you kind of milk it out. And if that's happening to you, you're being broken up with. Sorry.
Why is it good to slow it down instead of just making a clean?
Because it's just easier to handle. Because what'll end up happening is they'll be partly coming to that realization as well.
Oh, they're like, something's going on.
Yeah,
because he's not texting me as much as he used to.
It goes both ways.
Right, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Where if it was just yesterday we talked about all the stuff and.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I don't get why he's not. So it's a slow process. Or why is all of a sudden she's hanging out with all of her friends all the time and not me? And you think, well, maybe then they start thinking, well, maybe we're really not meant to be together. So when you give them the George Costanza line, it's not you, it's me. They're like, you're right, it is you. So, okay. All right. A nice way to do it is after a meal. Because people have eaten, they're full, they're a little more satisfied. So to do it after you've eaten, yes.
Man.
So.
Well, that would be really awkward to do it before the meal.
Oh, yeah, no.
And then you're just sitting there.
Well,
do you keep eating?
And not in a restaurant.
Do you keep eating if your boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with you?
If you
before you've if you've ordered your meal but you haven't received your meal
Courtney.
Yet, do you keep eating?
No, that's totally awkward.
Do you get it to go?
You just don't do that. It's awful.
Break up after the meal.
After the meal.
But not at the restaurant.
But no, don't do that.
So would you do it right outside the restaurant, or does it matter?
Well, if you came together, you do not want to do it.
You could Uber.
I guess you could Uber now. It's a lot easier now.
I've called you an Uber.
We're breaking up.
And we're done. But
I'm breaking up with you.
It's not me.
Yeah.
It's you. Hey, Carrie. Carrie Koopa.
So, I know, hey, Carrie, I just said breaking up comes around holidays. So, the other thing to kind of not do is to break up after a holiday, like right after Christmas. Not a good idea.
What if their gift was that sucky?
That should not be a deciding factor. If that was the case, you would have left me a long time, a lot of Mother's Days ago. Hey, Carrie.
Hey, another Carrie. My sister Carrie. That's true.
You would
well,
yeah.
I wouldn't have experienced Mother's Day while we were.
Well, that's true.
Which is good for you.
Yes, it is.
That we did not.
So not
Mother's
after,
Day's
right? Not
thing.
right after holidays. So, all right. Then going back to, we talked about it kind of at the beginning, but is not over phone or text or Messenger or Snapchat or Facebook.
What if you've only gone out like 2 or 3 times?
Well, you're not breaking up then. You're not together.
So you just cannot respond?
No, I don't think, you don't want to
Can
be a
you
not
text?
responder. You
Can you
could text
text
that.
and
If it's a
say-
couple dates and just say, hey, I'm not really interested.
I'm not really interested in you. That
Going out?
doesn't
No,
sound very
I'm not really
nice.
interested in going out.
Oh,
And
okay.
That's all. Just,
But
that's much easier to just cut off the just delay the communication. Common courtesy, email, text with someone that you care
have been
about.
intimate with?
Well, just care about. Should be within less than 24 hours. There should not be a text go unanswered.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So if somebody were to text you, Heather, hey.
Don't ghost them.
Yeah, well,
Right.
we'll get to that, Carrie, because that's our closing. You stole my closing.
Oh, don't steal
About-
his
yeah.
clothing, Carrie.
She doesn't know.
I didn't know either. I'm sitting
Exactly.
beside you.
All right. So then another is to do it in a private place. But near people. So when you do break up, you want to do it in so that they can have a reaction if they want to cry or whatever, but not be out in public or at a movie
I
or a
don't get
restaurant.
it.
You don't get it?
How can you be near people but not
So,
in a public?
like-
So call her friends over and then break up with her?
No, but I'm saying don't go in some remote area and break up. I'm saying you could do it in an apartment, you could do it at the house, you could do it.
I don't get it.
You don't. I don't get it. I feel like I'm watching the movie Big. I don't get it.
But I don't get it. I don't like.
Yeah, with friends is fine. So they have support. Yes.
I don't know, Martha. In case someone is cray.
Yes.
Well, that's true.
That's why you don't go somewhere remote. And the other thing is, if you're the one that's
But the remote, I think is what's you're gonna go out into the woods and break up with
or
somebody.
at a park. You're not gonna go in a park.
But there'd be people.
My point being, here's what my point is. So, in fact, what you want to do is probably most likely break up at their place so that you can leave. So that it can.
That's good.
Because you don't want to break up at your place.
And then
Because
you have to,
then you got to kick them
get
out. Okay,
Yeah.
you say okay, well, thanks. Have a nice life. No, you got to do it in their place. But that's what I'm saying, in a more public, but private area.
And then you can get your crap back.
Yes, well, you bring up a next point. So
Go to a bar, get drunk, and then say, "Hey, we're done." What if you're so drunk though that you can't remember to break up with them?
Martha, that's trouble.
You don't want to get too drunk.
Yeah, that's trouble.
Maybe,
All right.
maybe relaxed.
Now, Christy brought up a good point of before you break up, you need to start taking your stuff back.
Oh.
So kind of ease.
Slowly, your toothbrush disappears.
Yes. Things, as that's part of that less time together, kind of just easing down, slowing that process.
You're like, oh, my favorite sweater does not need to be here.
Yeah. Whatever you have doesn't, because the likelihood you're going to get your stuff all back, very little.
Especially if it's something good.
Yeah, and if it still didn't work to where they didn't turn their key and they didn't want to break up. See? Exactly. Thank you, Courtney. Hey, Shelley. She still hasn't gotten her stuff back.
Man, Courtney, I hope it wasn't anything good.
And because what happens is they get mad, there's revenge, and they're going to burn it or whatever.
Toss it outside.
The other
Give it
thing,
away.
take
Give
your
it
cat
away,
and leave my
give it away.
sweater. Too funny.
Exactly. I was thinking about that, Martha.
Is that a country song?
Yeah.
Okay,
Keith
I figured.
Urban.
The other thing
And you
is,
would be totally like that.
I have to bring this
Take
up.
the cat.
Yeah, I'd be like, whatever. With social media and the propensity to take pictures of oneself in compromising positions and whatnot and put it on Snapchat or email that or text it. That's something that I would 100% tell you, if you're thinking about breaking up, you need to slowly delete those things as best
really
you can.
Do that.
Well, you shouldn't do it at all. That's for sure.
Let's just do a little FYI. Like, you shouldn't do that. It's not good for anyone.
Every guy who thinks...
You do not own that. Once it goes out into the cyberspace, you have no control over what happens.
It's around forever.
And he's going to show his friends.
Oh, he's showing his friends as you're dating.
Compromising positions. I know. He's very good with words.
Well, and I was going to say this. This is a PSA for all men that I know that you'll share this with. There is not a woman alive that wants a picture of that.
Nope.
None.
Nope.
None. Zero.
We don't care about your drunk.
Zero. Don't want it. But apparently, for men 35 and under, they think that's what happens.
No, actually, it's all men. Have you not watched the news?
Well, I
they
guess
all
that's
do it
true.
now. It's weird.
It is
like
weird.
Old guys. We don't want to see that.
No, nobody wants that.
No, nobody wants to see that.
Get it out.
No.
So, but that's what I would say is as you kind of feel like it's heading that way. Now, there are a lot of times where a relationship just, you find out they're cheating or something that's extreme, and you just break it off and it's fast. But I would just tell you, if you're kind of feeling that, I would make sure well, first, don't send the pictures. But that's what happens. Hey, Sabrina, Adric, how are you guys? All right.
If it happens.
If it happens, if you've done that, make sure you try to get that off of their computer, phone. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Just don't do it. That article by Clay Travis, where the guy was trying to figure out what his next move should be with a girl, and Clay Travis's advice was, okay, whatever you think you should do, do 25% of.
Right.
And I think that's what men don't get.
No, they don't.
We don't need the full Monty.
No.
We need 25%.
Yes.
We don't.
Yeah.
No.
Well, and I think part of it is because that's what guys secretly wish, that they'd get a plethora of those pictures. That's because men are visual. That's just...
Men are disgusting.
But, well, to a woman, yes. We are. All right. So, yeah, that's what I would say is... so that goes back to, we talked about find a safe place to do it in, and that goes back to the breaking up. Yeah, but find a safe place that's
I didn't know
somewhat.
what we were talking about.
And then let's see. Okay, now here's the kicker. Once you have broken up, here's what needs to happen. And I'm speaking to mostly women on this because I think men are pretty good about cleaning it up. Every social media account, you must delete them. They are no longer your friend. Unfollow, unfriend, everything. Hey, Valerie. So.
And what's the benefit of that?
You have to get a clean break. All right, we'll get there, Trisha.
Set me up.
All right. So you've got to just cut it clean because you're not their friend. You don't need to be in their life still. It lingers.
There's a reason why you broke up. So just cut it out. Trisha, I don't know if you were on the live where Adam has talked about this before, but we will not set you up with your eternal companion. But we can set you up with a nice guy now that will be the person you date until you meet the next guy. Adam's never has
7. 7 for 7 though. When I try to set you up, the guy you're going to marry is the next guy.
The next guy you date.
It's 7 for 7.
Not the guy that.
Not the guy I try to set you up with. So I'm trying to find that loser for you. Just kidding. Not a loser, but a nice guy.
A nice guy that you'll have fun with until you meet the guy. That otherwise you go crazy looking at their stuff. You just end up torturing yourself.
Exactly, Courtney. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
you were 100%.
That's from experience. Well, and you'll analyze everything he posts. What does that mean? Is that about me? Does that mean does he need me back?
Right.
Blah 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 blah.
I'll just roll it back. When you were dating in high school and middle school, and you broke up and you saw him every day, it was weird because then he was talking to some other girl or she was talking to some other guy, and it was terrible. Well, that's what Facebook and social media has done, is it's basically created middle school and high school forever. You can't get away from these people, even if you're not in the same town. So cut them off. Just do it. You'll feel much better. It's just one of those things that...
If he wants you back, he'll find you. 6'4" and nice teeth. It's a go. All right.
Hey, Melinda.
Thanks for your order, Trisha. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah. 6'4". She wants to wear heels.
She's tall.
I know. 6'4". She probably won't settle for 6'3", though.
If he's good looking enough or makes enough money.
All teeth or some teeth. I mean, that's the other thing.
That sounds like...
Exactly. Thank you, Carrie. You're exactly right. And that's what it is. That's what social media is.
That would be Carrie's hell. High school forever.
I would say, and nothing against Facebook or anything, but a lot of my friends are from high school, which is great because I keep in touch. But if I didn't... out more. I have more than just high school friends. But I'm saying there are several there that I would not have any contact with them. And that's why that's the good and the bad. Is I wouldn't have contact without Facebook because they're all over the country. So that's the good. But that's why you have to cut them off when you break up because you don't want contact.
I would like to see how many people still go to their high school reunions because of Facebook.
I think it's totally declined. Everybody I've talked to are like, I'm not going. I don't want to go.
Because you kind of know what everybody looks like. And what's the point?
And that's the point. Yeah.
You just want to see who looks bad,
who looks the same, and who doesn't.
You really want to go because who doesn't like the same?
You're like, ha! I hated that guy, and now looking at him, he's like 300 pounds.
And then you go like, when it gets like multiple years down the road, you'll be like going to see who's had work.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. All right.
Do you have any other things?
I think that's my main stuff with the breaking up, is that to do it nicely.
Should you have someone break up with you or break up through someone like we did in middle school?
No. You got to just face you can't be...
Unless it's like abusive or something.
If it's an abusive relationship, then yes, that would be, you have them served with a certain...
We're talking about superficial stuff, not deep stuff.
No. If that's the kind of relationship, and those are serious, those relationships, you leave everything behind. You don't need to. So thanks for tearing it really serious in a heartbeat.
I know. There goes the fun.
Ugh. All right. Any other questions about breaking up? No.
Just send them a note. Fold it up real cute, like you did in middle school.
Say, we're breaking up, yes, no, maybe, and say yes.
And just have it pre-circled.
Yeah.
Breaking up is hard.
There was a great video that I saw this week.
Song playing in the background.
Yeah. She's like the super single mom, but she's married now. She has all the truths, the mom truths.
I don't know.
She's gone viral several times, but this time she talked about being a single mom and settling and not settling. So
stick in their locker. Luckily, I was married by the time Facebook came out, but I'm actually friends with all my.
That's true. You can be friends with your exes now that you're married. But you need a cutoff period.
It's been a long enough time period.
Because I'm friends on Facebook with some of the girls that I dated.
What?
I know. I don't let Chrissy know which ones, though.
Like I even care. Do they want you?
You're saying that on camera. But I'm going to get beat as soon as this video is over. She's going to go, I cannot believe you said that.
I'm friends with some of my exes.
I know. Chris Baker. Hey, shout out.
I never dated Chris Baker. I wanted to.
Yeah. So funny.
Oh, that's awful. He could see
I'm sure he's watching this, or his wife, and going, well, yeah, sure, you can have her now. Take her.
Shut up.
And you get 5 kids, Chris.
That's embarrassing.
Sorry.
Shut up.
This
is unfair because I don't know any of the names of girls you liked in high school.
I know, it's perfect.
Actually, it was middle school, but
that's true. There weren't very many in high school. They pretty much were done with me by then. I was too nice of a guy. I couldn't even say it.
This took a turn.
Yeah, it did.
It's getting ugly. We're not keeping this one.
Are there any questions out there today? It doesn't have to be breaking up. It could be anything related that's something on your mind with relationships that we can help you with today.
People are going to wonder if we're going to break up after this.
No, we'll have to wait till after the holidays.
We miss you too, Melinda. You could always move back.
Yep. Elma's not that far, but it's far enough. I know. All right. Do you have anything that you want to add?
I posted all my really cute elegant in my group, so you should go check it out because it's going fast and it's amazing, and I have more coming tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And it will be at shop.chrissydolezal.com. Yeah. Or you can just click the little shop now button. Actually, it might be up.
Probably going to be right there. We're going to put it right there.
I bet it's up.
Okay. Shop button.
Shop now. Shop now button.
And as always, thanks for joining us. We love it. Watch it. Share it.
We need a catchphrase.
We'll figure it out. We'll get a catchphrase at some point. Oh, we got somebody else on right as we're leaving.
Sorry, people.
Hey to the person as we're leaving. But thanks for coming in. Share it with your friends. Share with guys, because every guy in America needs
Don't share it with Chris Baker.
Yeah. About the texting. Nobody wants to see you junk. Put it away.
That's not our catchphrase.
All right. Have a good evening. Love you guys.